Good afternoon. My name is Gina Smith, and I am a practicing attorney here in the state of Maryland. I'm also a lifelong resident of Silver Spring. I was raised here since the age of 2, and in 2009, I moved to downtown Silver Spring. In 2020, I purchased a condominium unit here in downtown Silver Spring. I love the community. I love its walkability. I love, for the most part, the businesses that are here, the different restaurants that are here. However, I have become concerned about the increasing crime. In particular, in 2021, a stray bullet entered into my condominium unit after there was a fight that broke out at the top of Georgia and Bonifant Street. Um, that was a very, very scary and concerning incident. If the bullet had gone just a few feet beyond its original trajectory, it could have injured and killed my mother, who was sleeping in a bedroom at the time. In 2021, I spoke to the Silver Spring Public Safety Summit, and I shared my story and I shared my concern that the nightlife establishments, particularly in their close proximity to residents, were causing increased crime and were endangering the safety of residents in the community, and that there needed to be a better balance by the county council between keeping these establishments open and keeping their residents and community, particularly the people who reside here, safe. We know that a large number of the people who come to these establishments do not reside here. They do not vote. They are not your constituents. So I expressed my concern, and I also offered legislation from Baltimore County that had restricted the hours of operation for particular hookah establishments that have been known to draw people after hours who are from other communities and who have been out late night partying and do not have the best interests of the community at heart. Fast forward, the county council introduced its safety plan, and although I felt it was a step in the right direction, I felt that more needed to be done, and I encouraged the council to still act to restrict hours of operation. Here we are today with the new legislation, and while again, it is a step in the right direction, I feel like it does not do enough. The hours of operation should be significantly restricted more than the 3 a.m. End of operation that the legislation provides. In particular, our surrounding jurisdictions, Washington, D.C., and Prince George's County and Baltimore County have been much more aggressive in curbing the hours of operation from these late night establishments. And the reason is clear, because there is an increase in crime, an increase in loitering, and an increase in the type of activity that does not keep our residents safe, nor our community clean and our community free from criminal activity. And so I am encouraging the council, while this is a good step, to do more to curb the hours beyond the 3 a.m. What is going to happen if you do not do that is that the surrounding communities, surrounding jurisdictions will indicate, hey, Montgomery County is open and let's go there. And so you have now become a draw for all the other areas that are closing at times that are more consistent with trying to keep the community safe, and you're extending the hours of operation, and you're just creating more stress on our police department, more stress on our community, and more opportunity for the wrong type of individuals to come into the county, particularly in a residential community. Now, I related to you the incident that happened to me with a stray bullet entering my unit. Just recently, I was getting ready to take a flight out of the country that left at 6 a.m. and I got up at 3 a.m. And what I heard when I woke was 5 or 6 gunshots coming from Georgia Avenue, coming from the nighttime establishments. It is still not safe in the community. There are still increased calls to the police department. There are limited resources. Why would you want to continue to stress the limited resources that are available to keep the community safe? So I implore you and I ask you to do more. You would not want this to occur in your backyard. You would not want a stray bullet to enter into your home. And so I ask you to put yourself into the shoes of the residents who live in close proximity to these establishments. I ask you to do more. We voted for you so that you would keep us safe and that you would keep this community, the beautiful and vibrant community that it is. Currently, what you have going on just allows more criminal activity, creates more stress on an already taxed system, particularly the police officers who have to respond to calls, from the people who reside in the neighborhood, who hear the late night partying. Often I wake up at 2 a.m., I will look out the window and I will see 30, 40 people deep in front of these hookah establishments. It just does not make good sense. You have the tools, you have the legislation, and you can do more. You can do more. Don't let an incident occur where someone who is an innocent person residing in the community gets shot or injured because you didn't do more. You have a responsibility to do more. Thank you.